Hey guys, it's Reenactment Day here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be going over my top 5 favorite impressions based, just my opinion on them. So, not too much about it, so there's going to be 5 impressions. Pretty much going to go over what I'm wearing and go over when it was used, and some special features about it, and why it's, where it is, one of my favorites. So, let's get right into the video and start with number 5. Alright, so for my 5th favorite impression, right here, we got the World War I US impression. Now, while this uniform does have a drip, there are some downfalls to it that's why I put it so down far on the list, or so far, my last favorite on the list. But, well, first of all, we got the 1903 Springfield right here. You can see, again, it is clear, like I like to make a point in all my videos. Bolt action rifle, 5-round internal magazine, and it is clip fed. Also has the ladder sights. But as the Springfield, next we have the Model 1917 uniform, the Model 1917 boots, and these boots do have the hobnails on them. We got Model 1910 cartridge belts, Model 1910 haversack, corrected English model, or Model 1917 gas mask, Model 1905 bayonet, Model 1910 T-handle shovel, Model 1910 mess kit is in there too. Let's see what else. We got putties covering this. Actually, this is a Model 1910 med pouch and canteen with canteen cover, and these have the eagle snaps on them. Alrighty, so that's everything that this impression consists of. Now, why it's so far down on my list is because it's just like, it's bulky, kind of. While the web gear is the same as World War II, the gas mask bag right up here against you is a bit annoying. It can be a bit difficult to bring your rifle up and aim it, especially with the gas mask bag there. The closest thing I can bring it up to for World War II reenactors is D-Day impressions, but you have this tan bag instead of a black bag, but tan bag, and it actually hangs only around your neck and not like around your shoulders. So, while it's also not that heavy, after a while it can probably pull down on your neck and not be the best. Another thing that I don't really like about this is the collar here. It is an unlined collar, and it is very itchy around the neck. That's why you see a lot of World War I reenactors and just World War I soldiers in general in original pictures take the collar of their undershirt and fold it up and over the this collar, just because this collar is so rough it like chafes the neck, and it's just not nice. While I did sew a liner into this one, still it helps, but it's still not the best. Now the main thing is, this is pretty much a dress uniform, it feels like. It doesn't feel like a nice combat, pretty loose-fitting, easy to maneuver in combat uniform of World War II. This is, while it is, you can mostly maneuver in it, there are some limitations that I wouldn't have in World War II uniforms. This fits me exactly how they would fit the soldier back then. Pants, it did just kind of sometimes feel like they're a bit tighter, but they're breeches too, but honestly, I find that as an advantage. Breeches are cool. I don't know why they didn't use the breeches for extra pocket space. Anyway, but and probably the last reason why it's so annoying is the putties. You think leggings are annoying? Try putties. They're a lot more annoying. Oh, I almost forgot to cover the 1917 Brodie helmet. And also, as compared to World War II, the Brodie helmet does not cover as much of the head. So, I mean, like I said, for World War I, this helmet is perfect because you're in a trench, all the shrapnel and stuff is going to be coming down from the top, so it'll come right off. And this was made out of good metal too, so. But in World War II, this helmet wasn't the best because, it was more of it wasn't a stationary war. It was a get up and go, and you're out of foxholes, and you're in the field, and so you want that extra coverage. And, while these helmets weren't designed to be bulletproof, they could deflect bullets at a certain angle. So the more coverage, if a bullet like hits right here, right here at like coming in straight right here, it should probably deflect off, or miss any. If it hit here, it would miss everything anyway, but it could deflect off right there. But if it hit right here, yeah. Nice knowing you, buddy. Alright, so that's about it with this uniform. And this is my 5th favorite uniform, so there's that. Let's just move on to number 4. Alright, so my 4th favorite impression is just the World War II dress uniform. As you can see, this consists of the M37 wool uniform, Model 1926 wool tunic, the PX style garrison cap, and the uniform with a tie. And on this uniform, I have all the awards and all the pins and corporal rank patches, divisional patches, and all the, like I already said, but all the awards that my division got. So here we got the 104th regimental pin. Up here we got the infantry, and then the U.S. another regimental pin. This is the standard World War II campaign medal, the Africa, Middle Eastern, and Europe campaign, I'm pretty sure it's called. Over here we got the presidential unit citation, and that's about, and the whatever, I don't know, I'm bad at speaking French. So the French award that we got during World War I. We were also given this award during World War II, and the main difference between a World War I award and a World War II award is the World War I award has more green than red, and the World War II one has more red than green. So this has more green than red, so it's World War I, which is common because, my unit, during World War II, we would have had the World War I one. So, and also the the Type 2 dress boots. So, that is going to be it for this impression. Not too much going about. Pretty much the reason I like this is because it's very, it's comfortable. It can be a bit hot in the summer, but what I like to do is I like to switch out the wool shirt for a khaki shirt, which was seen. So khaki shirt, wool pants, and wool tunic. It was seen, and it does help with the heat. If you look up pictures of it, it's, they're around. You can see them quite often. And one thing that I don't know whether they did or not, it was the khaki shirt, khaki pants, and a wool tunic. I don't know if they would have the wool tunic in that case, or if they would just ditch the wool tunic altogether. But that's the uniform. And also another reason why I like this is just because everything's all neat and not worn down by combat. Everything's like nice and pressed and all like that, and just a fun uniform to have. And it, just looks good. Alrighty, so that is going to be it with number 4, and now we'll work our way more down the list and continue on with the video. Alright, so my 3rd favorite uniform is, as you can see, the navy dress blue uniform. So this uniform pretty much just consists of a uniform that's covered in dog hair. I gotta take a lint brush to it. But my the uniform consists of the 13 button trousers. You can see 13 buttons all the way across there. We got a navy jumper. This is the dress jumper. They have a undress jumper that was like for work and stuff, and that just pretty much didn't have these fancy bits to it. Same thing, didn't had the little thing back here with it, but it didn't have any of the stripes on it. Didn't have anything, and these were not tightening cuffs. They were just loose for use. And you also didn't need to wear this. You have a neckerchief and the navy Donald Duck hat, they call it, because same hat. Anyway, so this is my 3rd favorite uniform because I just love the way it looks. Such a fancy uniform. There's a few problems with reenacting with this uniform. Number 1, you need a ship. World War II ships are pretty hard to come by, and when I want to get some events, I want more events on ships, especially ones near me, but they're all over in Mass when they do have them, and they're far in between, which, fair enough. Alrighty, also, standard dress shoes, and behold the culprit for why my uniform's covered in dog hair. And other problem with using this for reenacting is the Navy still uses this uniform. We've had this uniform since World War I, and I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, that's the uniform. Back right here. That's the uniform. Now we'll move on to my 2nd favorite uniform.
Alright, so my second favorite impression is just my general impression. The standard kit that I always wear at reenactments, and also this is pretty much the most common uniform throughout World War II for the US Army. So, to go over some of the pieces of gear, we got the M41 field jacket, the M37 wool uniform, shirt, pants, a green t-shirt underneath, Type 2 or Type 3 service shoe, aka the rough outs. We got leggings, the M30, well, 1938 leggings. Well, 1923 cartridge belt. We got the standard, I'm pretty sure it was 26 med kit. Again, I'm terrible with remembering the model number on medical kits. All 1910 canteen cover with my stainless steel canteen in there. I'm gonna actually have to replace this canteen cover. It's an original and it's starting to deteriorate a little bit. It's held up for like 3 years, so I'll just save up and get a good repro. Anyway, standard M1 steel pot helmet. This is my main reenacting one, aka that's why I have my NCO stripe on it. And original restored liner. This is actually a restored helmet, but it is a front seam fixed bail helmet. So this is my main one that I like to use in reenactments and just find it fun. And lastly, and also the 1928 haversack with M1 bayonet, and that covers the uniform field gear. And now we just move up to the rifle, the M1 rifle. So also, you know, the Garand. So standard rifle I use in reenactments is the M1 Garand rifle. You know, this one. And well, she hasn't failed me yet, so she's being good. And as you can see, I did clear the gun. Gun's open, bolts empty. So just want to make that clear every time I show these firearms on my channel. So, you know, lock bar sights, milled trigger guard, standard, you know, World War II style Garand. Alrighty. So, pretty much the main reason I like this is it's my main impression. I'm used to wearing it. It's well broken in, well like fitted to me, and I just like the way it looks. Some people say that the U.S. uniforms are a bit bland compared to other countries. Yeah, while they can be, I do enjoy them and enjoy the way they look. So, and also hence why I also do World War II U.S. Reenacting. And also, some of the stuff just has memories attached to it, just throughout reenactments I've gone to. Like, I don't know, sitting on this helmet for a long period of time or something. Either way. And also how these boots are getting, actually, the rubber on the bottom starting to wear down. Worn them that much. I actually wear these boots outside of reenacting too, just because they're good waterproof boots. Alrighty, so that's almost forgot. The lightweight gas mask bag too. Great bag for storing items, extra ammunition, anything you really need for reenacting, you can fit in this bag. And even if you just want to fill it with padding and you want to take a hit, and you can fall to your side and land on this, so it kind of cushions it a little bit. Also, you can fill your haversack with a blanket, so if you want to take a hit, you fall back onto the haversack, and it's a nice little bit of padding when you do that. Other than that, you know, it's very fun, very, very fun, nice uniform. I enjoy it. Alrighty, now let's move on to number one, and it won't be something that you expect.
Alrighty, so told you it was going to be unexpected, but this is my favorite uniform and favorite impression that I can do. This is the U.S. Army in 1927, and as you can see, it is a good mixture of World War II and World War I stuff. Now, another reason why I love this time period is because there's like almost no information on it. You have to go based off pictures and based off knowledge of items when they were designed. And it was just, this era is so pretty much forgotten to history that it's just so fun to learn about. Now, why I picked 1927 is because that is when my great-grandfather fought. Once they served. It was the 20s, so we weren't really at war with anyone. So, here it is. And time to go through some of the gear. We got the Mall 1923 cartridge belt. with the MAL 1910 haversack. We got the MAL 1917 trousers with the puttees and boots. Now these MAL 1917 boots could probably also be MAL 1918 boots. Like I said, there's almost no information about it. All I know is they look like these. So it could be the MAL 1917, could be the 1918. So we got the 03 Springfield, again empty, you know, like I always say. So Springfield, got MAL 1910 first aid pouch, MAL 1910 thing, the canteen cover. You can tell I'm struggling with that, even though I say it like every 10 minutes. So, and we got the MAL 1926 tunic. Now, as you can see, this is the World War II dress tunic. Ignore the divisional patches. My division wasn't around in 1927, but this is just my dress tunic, so I made it look like that time. Don't have any fancy awards on it. You have your regimental pins. You have your infantry standard U.S. Pins and all that. Now these would, the tunic would be a little bit different. Instead of being the pin back kind of pins, they would be the screw back kind, and there will be a little hole sewed in here, like in the World War I tunic, here and here and here. So those would be there, but that would be the really only difference between the tunic. And as you can see, I'm also wearing the campaign hat. Now, this was just the main headwear during interwar because we didn't really need the helmets, but if we were to go to war, we would have the MAL 1917 helmet still. MAL 1917 A1 Kelly helmet was not developed until 1934, so we would have the standard MAL 1927 or MAL 1917 helmet. And I think that is about it with this uniform. Just to show you a bit what we got. That's a MAL 1905 bayonet. So I just love the mixture of World War I and World War II items, and it is a nice mood of a uniform. And actually, where I got most of the information from this uniform was a picture my great-granddad, or somebody in my great-granddad's unit took, and it shows them. I'll have the picture up right now, but it shows all the gear, and you can see it pretty well. They have 03 rifles, MAL 1910 stuff. They don't have the MAL 1910 cartridge belts. As you can see, they don't have the ripples at the bottom, and it is just a very interesting time period. You don't see many pictures of that time, and you don't see much information about it. If y'all could help me with figuring out one thing that I can't figure out, what division he was in. He was part of the 5th Infantry Regiment, or no, the 28th Infantry Regiment? No, I'm sorry, 10th Infantry Regiment. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was it. 10th Infantry Regiment. I can't find out where they were in 1927, what division they were a part of. Some people say they were part of, well, it doesn't really specify a regiment, but it can specify that it was part of the 10th, which the 10th Infantry wasn't around then, and the 10th Regiment was part of the 5th Infantry right then, but I don't think they were around then either. So can't find any information. If you find any information about it, link it in the comments. I'll try and figure out. I would appreciate it, because it's probably going to be the 5th Infantry. I don't know what's going on there. It's confusing. But it is the 10th Regiment. So I don't know what's going on there. Alrighty. So this is my first favorite uniform. Alright, and that is going to conclude it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Tell me what your top 5 favorite, impressions could be. Tell me what, if you want, if you think anything different about my impressions and like which one's better, tell me in the comments. I'd like to see which impressions you like better. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe for more content like this. Gonna be working on a very large video soon. It is every impression that I have. I will do. I'll put a video on it, probably be about a 20-minute video, because I wouldn't really be going into depth about all the gear and stuff. I'll probably just doing, coming in, doing a quick, look over of it, how it looks and stuff like that. But it is a bit late in the season, so I'm hoping I can get the winter stuff with snow on the ground. So, and also the these more summer stuff without snow on the ground. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, so that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.